What's up, TK, and welcome to a very special edition of TK Chefs. Today we're going to make a special recipe that we could never make in school, and that's because this recipe is peanut butter cookies. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of us can't eat peanut butter, but that's okay, because you could use almond butter or sunflower seed butter, and I'm sure this will work out just fine. The other good thing about this is it's completely gluten-free, so if that's an issue for you, that's okay too. Now, the first step before I touch any ingredients, as you know, is... That's right, I'm going to wash my hands. If you watched Nurse Kelsey's video this week, you would know that you gotta wash hands for about 20 to 30 seconds, maybe sing an alphabet song, and then it's going to be okay to touch the food. Alright, good to go. So, for this recipe, here's what you're going to need. You will need 1 full cup of smooth peanut butter. Now, if you don't have smooth peanut butter, that's okay. You can use chunky. And if your peanut butter isn't really creamy, you can always add a little bit of butter and melt it in the microwave a bit to give it that nice smooth texture. You're going to need a half cup of white sugar and a half cup of brown sugar. And then you're also going to need 1 egg, a teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch, just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright, my hands are clean, my food is prepped, let's get to it. So our ingredients are prepared, and now all we have to do is mix it together. I started with the 1 cup of peanut butter, and I already measured it out, but getting it into this was easy. Getting it out, that's the tricky part. Definitely use 2 hands, scrape it out with a spoon if you can. Next, we're going to get our sugar. A half cup of white sugar and a half cup of brown sugar. Now, I don't have any measuring cups in my apartment, but I do have this big old measuring cup, and I can just do them both in here at the same time. I'm going to pour all the way up until the half cup there. I'm going to dump that in. Then I'm going to scoop out another half cup of sugar here. It's a little heavy, that's okay. Dump that out too. Now, all we need is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. If your baking soda is in a box, remember the trick we taught you? Reach into the box, scoop it out, and scrape it off using the lid of the box. I keep my baking soda just in a bowl, or at least for this recipe I do. 1 teaspoon. Now it's time for a teaspoon of vanilla. Probably let your parents pour this one. That goes in there too. And just a tiny 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This one definitely be careful with, because it's going to come out fast. Like that. Alright, the last step is the egg, which I know is everyone's favorite step. Take the egg in your hand, hold it tight, but not too tight, and hit it once really strong against the side of the bowl. When you have that nice crack, reach in with 2 thumbs, pull it apart, and there you go. Now, to mix it, I'm going to use a nice strong wooden spoon. Don't use anything plastic, because the peanut butter is so thick and sticky, it's just going to snap it in half. During this time, have someone go preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Alright. Might take you a little bit longer to stir. I think this is looking pretty good for now. Now it's time to put the cookies on the tray. Now, if your hands are messy from those last few steps, give them another good wash before you do this one. Because we're going to use our hands. Put it right on, just like Play-Doh. The cookie dough is really thick, really sticky. So you're going to take it, roll it into little balls, and put them on the tray just like that. Maybe a bit smaller. These cookies, they spread out a lot. So you don't need a lot. You don't want to make pizza cookies. Just regular small size cookies. Alright, we're going to fast forward as I do the rest of these, so you don't have to sit and watch me do all 16 by myself. And we're done. See? Wasn't that so fast and easy? Alright, now we're going to do a little bit of decoration with our cookies. Because we used our hands, your cookies should be nice and round and nice and smooth. But what we're going to do is we're going to push them down flat, just a little bit with our hand. And we're going to take our fork and we're going to make some crisscross lines in it. Because that's what peanut butter cookies look like, right? They always have those weird crisscrosses. Now if you want to get the perfect crisscross, here's your super secret TK Chef trick. Push the fork straight down and then pull it away to the side. Don't lift it back up because it'll crumble apart on you. Just straight down and swipe. Flatten with your hand, straight down, swipe, straight down, swipe. And if you do it right, you'll get a lovely little pattern right on the cookies. Alright, let's hit that fast forward button one more time while I do the other 13 of these. And voila! 16 perfectly sculpted cookies. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now that's 15 for the grown-ups and 1 for the kids, obviously. We're going to take these cookies, put them in our oven at 350 degrees for 10 minutes. That's it. And then it's time to eat. Okay, 10 minutes later, and the cookies are done. Now, don't eat them right away. Give them time to cool. Your families will let you know when they're ready. And that's it. A simple recipe with stuff that you probably already have around the house. I hope you enjoyed this extra special TK Chefs, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.